Hey guys, it's Dave G back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing Legend Spotlight Episode 1, Hulk Hogan. So anyways, Hulk Hogan was big during the late 80s, early 90s for the WWE. His first championship win, WWF Championship win, was to the Sheik, the Iron Sheik. Do you know why? Because Bob Backlund didn't want to lose it to a young, new guy. I don't know why, but he didn't. And then, Hulkamania started running wild. And WrestleMania 1 came around, and he had an alliance with Mr. T. And they went on to main event WrestleMania 1 with Paul against Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper. Now, Roddy Piper is a pretty good wrestler too. So I'm going to talk about Mr. T for a second. And then Mr. T went on to face Roddy Piper at WrestleMania 2. And at WrestleMania 2, Hulk Hogan faced King Kong Bundy in a steel cage match for the WWF title. And then, next thing you know, after WrestleMania 2, Andre the Giant's ripping the shirt off Hulk Hogan, breaking the hearts of all the Hulkamaniacs, brother. Went on to have one of the greatest matches in WrestleMania history at WrestleMania 3, featuring Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan. So, and the highlight of that match was when Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant. And then, I think it was either a few nights before WrestleMania, like a month or so before WrestleMania 4, that Andre the Giant beat Hulk Hogan due to Dave Hebner taking place in his brother Earl's spot as the referee. And then he counted the 3 count. And then Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan faced off at WrestleMania 4 in the WWF Championship Tournament. And they both fought to a double countout, or double disqualification or something. And then Andre the Giant was in Ted DiBiase's The $1 Million Man's corner in the main event of WrestleMania 4. And then Miss Elizabeth went into the back, got Hulk Hogan to kick his ass, and then the Mega Powers formed. And then the Mega Powers stayed together for about a year, fighting in tag team matches against the Mega Bucks, Andre the Giant, and Ted DiBiase, and a bunch of other tag teams at the time. But at WrestleMania 5, the Mega Powers exploded, and they had a match against that had Macho Man Randy Savage versus Hulk Hogan. Now, this match was a good match. It was a good match. But not one of the greatest. What was I gonna say? However, it didn't have Macho win. It had Hulk Hogan win. Which I think was a bad decision at the time. Because you had your two top guys going up against one another. And of course you have the bigger guy win. Like, the more larger guy. He is also a two-time Royal Rumble winner. He won it in 1990 and in 1991. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the Ultimate Challenge. Now, the Ultimate Challenge is one of my all-time favorite WrestleMania matches, due to the fact that it featured two top guys at the time. But it was the better match out of WrestleMania 5 and WrestleMania 6 main event. Do you want to know why? Because the Ultimate Warrior was fucking awesome in that match. And it was the title combining match. Title for title match. Sorry. And the Ultimate Warrior won. Now, the feud with Sergeant Slaughter at WrestleMania 7. At WrestleMania 7, that was kind of stupid, so I'm not really going to talk about it. But Hulk Hogan won the WWF Championship again. And then, the original idea for WrestleMania 8 was Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair. And then they changed it to Hulk Hogan versus Psycho Sid, which I think was a fucking stupid idea. And then at WrestleMania 9, Hulk Hogan gets one of the shittiest send-offs. He wins. No. Okay, listen. Yokozuna wins the title from Bret Hart. Now, I'm not gonna say that was a bad idea. Just to lose it in 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Or 51 seconds or something like that. I think it was around a minute. To Hulk Hogan. Because Hulk Hogan came out, and after Bret got blasted in the eyes with the sand, and Hulk Hogan's and Bret Hart's doing something like this. Go get him! And then Hulk Hogan probably said, okay. And then Bret Hart's all like, yeah, you're gonna pass down to me at SummerSlam, right? And then, yeah, of course, brother. And then Hulk Hogan wins it in like a minute. And then loses it at King of the Ring to Yokozuna in his last match. Now that's just fucking stupid. Jump to WCW. Now, I'm not really going to talk about WCW much. Except for the fact that it made him rise as a star again. Gave him more star power. That was fading a little due to his matches at WrestleMania and all that lately. Now, the NWO. I don't know much about the NWO except for the fact that they were fucking awesome and they had like most of the WCW roster on their side. And I don't know much about them because I never watched WCW except for like maybe the first 3 episodes online. I don't have the WWE Network, so I don't know if they're on there or not. So comment that down below and I might get the WWE Network. Return to WWE. Now, he returned to the WWE around WrestleMania 18 with Hall and Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. So, Scott Hall had a match against Stone Cold Steve Austin, which was a good idea. But I think they should have had Hall go against Triple H and Kevin Nash go against Steve Austin. And how they had the other one. Or they could have switched The Rock and Steve Austin. And then he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005. And he made not many, but since 2013 he's made quite a few sporadic appearances.